congratulations on the win.
Yeah.
I think we might as well start by talking about the game-winning goal. How did that play develop? How did it finish?
Well, just good for the guys to stay with it. I think a big piece. You get Isley in there, and you get Groller to win a battle, and then you get, the neat part about Pitt is his offensive awareness is so good. So he found some backside ice, excellent play by Groller, and just for them to stay with it and not watch the clock tick and get to the next chapter, but to go still influence play.
Questions?
Coach, you dominated the first two periods, then they came back, and I'm sure you thought it was coming. And was there a little feeling of deja vu with the major penalty again, and you were going like, oh, no, not again?
Yeah, we might. If there's a youth checking camp out there, we're going to sign ourselves up for. It's just too bad because there were some good pieces of the game going and momentum going for our favor, but we've definitely got to figure that out. It's real, it's live, and probably have to come up with some no check zones actually inside of the rink. But you don't like to be in that situation. I thought the guys, for the most part, held it together. I know we give up a PK goal there, but that's them getting to the net in a good way. So we got to stop that problem.
Talk about your top line. They're one of the best I've seen in college hockey, at least through the first 4 weeks. Does it feel that way to you?
You just, it feels like something could happen when they're out there, which is exciting. Like, a year ago we had Morty, and you felt like, there was an opportunity for the game to change. And now, just as a group, and I think not only they've scored some big moments for us, but they bring such a different balance of pressure. The depth of our team shows up because of the attention they get.
Alex was so good for you again tonight, kept you in the game all the way through, and made some big ones all the way down the stretch. He didn't have to be great, but he was.
He was. I mean, I don't think we played a great game as a whole, and to find a way to win, it starts with the backstopper and then work your way out. So we just got to hang in there, and he gave us an opportunity to hang in the game.
Just to circle back a little bit, you guys had a solid lead, like we said, and then Omaha kind of came back, and they almost sent it into overtime. What do you think happened in the third period? Like, what do you think was said to them?
Well, there's no question. Hungry dog hunts best, I think, and they were that way. And for our guys and our maturity of our group, we've got to understand that the scoreboard doesn't matter. We got to understand that the standard is going to be the king. But the whole penalty kill 5 minute, we're back to that moment. So we dug out of it. It didn't bite us. It's close enough to feeling like it did. So it's hockey's full of momentum, and we've got to be able to start it, and we got to be able to stop it.
And then what were your thoughts when Omaha tied it up, and then how did you feel when you guys came back and won at the end?
The tie, I got to tell you that when they tied it up, it was almost like I actually believed in our group when they tied it up, because there was actually almost a relief, like, okay, we can restart now. It's back to even. But for the guys to stick with it, it's a 60-minute game. It's a tough one, and like I said, we didn't have everything today, so I'm glad we found a way.
How big was killing the rest of that major? I mean, I just felt like that was a breaking point, and it kind of felt like maybe if you could do that, like you said, restart, that you might be able to reestablish your forecheck. And I kind of thought you did do that before the goal. Was killing that major a turning point, you think, after the third goal?
Time, when you zap out guys, it's really hard, like physically taxing on some guys, but to get our group back, the media timeout, then I thought we actually came back and played some pretty good hockey again. So we've got to learn that we're better when we're boring. We're better when we're a methodical team, and we're just better when we stay on the same script.
With Rhett's goal, I feel like so many times you see a guy get that puck and fire it into a leg pad, but the wherewithal to be patient and let him go down and then shoot high. I mean, that was a goal scorer's goal, wasn't it?
You don't see that very often. Even like his pre-puck, his preset before he touches the puck, like his brain's already going. You know what? The kid he's a hockey player. He's a winner. He's got a taste for the offensive awareness. His overall game for me has just really come a long ways. But to be prepared to make a big play in a big moment, and it's tough to do.
This is one where you maybe can can learn the lesson not the hard way. It's obviously good to feel that way, but what is maybe going to be the conversation the next 20 hours now? Is it maybe going to be similar to what it was last Friday after a loss in terms of just trying to tighten it up and to build on it?
When the stove is red, hot, orange, trust me, it's hot. Like there's just that moment. We've got to get to that point where we don't need to touch it to find out it's hot. And yeah, we got a better game for us, and that's got to be the starting point. Like, glad we won, we love it, but we all know in that room that wasn't the standard we want to keep.
Just 5-on-5. I really thought it was a very complete game when it was that, especially forechecking wise. How happy were you with the forecheck? I just thought you guys won a ton of 50-50s tonight and really did a good job in that sense.
Yeah, I thought we had pressure on the puck carrier of theirs, and then we got guys above the puck, so when they did turn it over, we're coming back into offense. Just good for the guys. I thought we skated through the neutral zone to get to those areas to create something, but like I said, we got to find a way for 3 periods.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.